Good evening. Welcome to Unicorn Leoness Tarot. I'm Unicorn, and this is going to be our Cancer Collective reading. So let's get started. Ooh. Three of Cups energy. We're going to keep it. We're going to take that. We're going to take that. Just to let you know, I don't read reversals. So if you see me flipping cards over, seeing flipping cards over is just to put in the upright, because I read the good and the bad. I read whatever energy I feel from the... Ooh, that's way too many. Probably a little all over the place, because that's like the best pop out. So there's that. I'm able to interpret the pictures better. All right, universe, what you got for us with the Cancer? What message do you have for me when it comes to Cancer? More so, oh, okay. Oh, wow. You're really in your energy right now. Jeez. You are really in your own energy right now. I'm rocking with it, so I'm rocking with it. All right. So for the overall energy, you have the Three of Cups. So it seems like this is a time of partying, a celebration, networking, meeting up with new people. I'm feeling really good vibes because there's a lot of water going on up in here. There's a lot of water going on, so let's tap into that. All right. So for your first card, you have the Ten of Cups, which shows fulfillment. You know, in the traditional Rider-Waite, it has like the rainbow with the cups and the family and everything like that, and it, you know, it's somewhat symbolized here with the family of the narwhals with the horns. So from what I'm feeling is that you're definitely on your way there. If you're like, you're really on the cusp of this energy, okay? But you also, however, you also have the Five of Cups as well as the Four of Cups, okay? So now with these two energies right next to that Ten of Cups, I'm kind of like, what's going on here? What is going on here? So what I'm getting is that it seems like you're stopping, possibly you're stopping your celebrations, and you could possibly be hindering it due to a lot of self-isolation, but not self-isolation in the sense where it's like you're isolating yourself to, you know, recharge, or like, you know, sometimes you gotta isolate yourself, because too, you also have the Hangman afterwards. Well, the Hangman. So it's like it's like a stagnant energy in between what's going on, because in the beginning you have the Ten of Cups, and then you also have the Three of Pentacles. You might want to look up 3-3, okay? 33. Look into that and tap into that energy. So now with this, it seems like some stagnation going on with this Four of Cups, and then it's like with this Five of Cups right here, you see how he's wounded? That's what I was drawn to on this card, that wound, okay? And so it's like, it seems like you're isolating yourself, almost kind of like a self-victimization. Like, are you depressed? Are you going through like a sad moment because you don't have this going on yet? But then you also have this Three of Cups. So the Three of Pentacles. So you're working towards that. Like, you're getting there. You're putting in the work. It's coming. Now, And then, because right before y'all reading, I had to go make a run in between these recordings, and I saw a tortoise, and a tortoise in the street, and trigger warning, it wasn't a happy ending, but it was like laying on its back, right? And it's ironic because I saw the tortoise as well earlier today, and I'm like, oh, look at the tortoise, and I drove by later on, and the tortoise was gone. So it's almost kind of like, and I was like, and that's tying in, and then you got all this water energy, because even with you see how the hangman is depicted in this deck. It's a mermaid that's caught up in some rope, right? So it's a lot of stagnant energy. It's stagnant, it's lonely, it's down energy, because it feels like you're waiting to be able to celebrate. You're waiting for some things to come to pass before you feel like you can celebrate. And what I'm going to tell you right now, Cancer, is celebrate them small wins. Celebrate those small wins. I think that's what you might need to focus on right now. The small wins. Because you're doing the work, you're getting to where you're going. It's just it's seeming like it's taking so long, like that tortoise that I saw earlier. That you feel like it's just not moving fast enough. We want to clarify this inner dialogue that's going on right now. The plot thickens. Alright, universe, can you clarify this 5 of Cups for me, please and thank you. Oh. Can you clarify this 5? I'm gonna take it. Yeah. So it's almost kind of like a negative self-talk. Also going through hurts. But then it's like I'm feeling like you've been in this isolation for so long that it's like it's turned from blaming external forces to blaming internal, to blaming yourself. Whereas like I want to tell you that it's like there are points in your life where it's like you're gonna have to be stagnant, and that's just, it is what it is. And so it's what you do and how you utilize that time that is going to be the best, that is either going to catapult you to where you want to go, or keep you in this energy for longer. Because the thing is, what came up for the 5 of Cups is the Star. So it looks like you are getting over some pains, some hurts, and things like that. But then too, okay. So then what I am getting to is that even though you were hurt, you're still going to come out swimming. You're still going to come out swimming in the end. And then you might get yourself a little bit caught up here with this hangman. But at the end of the day, you're going to keep it moving, because with this 3 of Pentacles, all right, you're going to keep it moving. Clarify the Star. Okay. So it's like, okay. Clarify the Star. So it's like you have your ups and your downs when it comes to this, okay? And it's like you got the 7 of Cups. So it's like you're having, it seems like you're having trouble with the decisions that you made in the past, that you might have made in the past, that have come and resurfaced in your life again. So now you're just kind of like, oh, well, it's like you're going back and trying to reevaluate exactly how did this happen, and why was this person, energy, event brought back into my life. Let's clarify this 4 of Cups. Clarify this 4 of Cups. What's going on with this? Let's expand on this 4 of Cups. Okay. And then for the 4 of Cups, you got the 8 of Cups. So it looks like you're really delving into yourself and delving into, okay, so you're really delving into yourself, and you're really doing a lot of self-analyzing at this point, okay? Okay. It seems like you're doing a lot of self-analyzing at this point, especially with that jellyfish and the moon right there. You really, it's like, and then it's like, you notice with these two depictions, it's like they're still pretty close to the surface, whereas with this one, it's like, you see how the background's darker, so you're delving deeper into yourself during your little isolation period. Okay. I'm really drawn to these moons, and that actually you are getting a lot of night scenes too. And we, as you may know, if you don't, the Cancer is ruled by the moon, so you may want to spend a little bit more time in the moon, understanding the moon, like the moon phases and things like that. That might be what you, that moon in that water might be what you need to tap into right now. Get you a spiritual bath or a spiritual shower, however you decide to do it. Get you some Epsom salt, light you some incense or whatever. However you take your spiritual baths and really sit. And I keep saying baths, and because I'm seeing a lot of like ocean stuff going on, if you can, I would definitely suggest a bath if you're able to. If not, do a spiritual shower, because I understand that everybody doesn't have the same accommodations as everybody else. So I would definitely suggest submerging yourself in some form of water, even if you have to go to like a beach or something like that. Try to find a way to submerge yourself into the water. That's what I'm getting, because you need to tap back into that water. You need to tap back into that moon energy. And I think that will actually help you out a lot. Let's clarify this Eight of Cups. You got the Page of Swords. Yes. You got that Page of Swords. See how he's happy? It's like he's pleasant in his thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And usually like the pages, they're kind of I like this. I like this page because it's like, look at how pleasant he is. Look at how at peace he is and how one with nature he is. He's holding a flower and a hummingbird. Like, you have to, like, hummingbirds don't just pop up on anybody, okay? At least not that I know of, So I would definitely take this time to get back into nature. I think that's where this disconnect is coming from. Maybe you need to spend a little bit more time outside. Maybe you definitely need to spend more, to get more time outside, get more fresh air, especially with this isolation. If you're isolating yourself and you're just surrounding yourself just still in that like stagnant, and open up a window, open up a window, get some fresh air. Open up them curtains, get some light up in there. Like I said, try to find you a way to submerge yourself in some water, and not, of course, for bathing and stuff, you're doing that. But I mean, find a way to take a spiritual bath or spend some spiritual time with some nature. Also, too, if you're having issues, speaking to your water, speaking to the water that you're drinking, speak positive. Speak your goals into it. Speak positivity into it, and drink it, But I think this is a more of like an out of touch with nature type of thing, that you need to connect back into your elements. Water, the moon. That was a clarifier. Eight of Cups. Let's clarify this Hangman. And I'm getting drawn to the Three of Pentacles. It's like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Why are you so hard on yourself? But I guess this is like it's showing. It's like you going through some things, but even when you're doing this shadow work and things like that, you still got to find that time to build yourself back up. Because if you are doing that internal work and going through that, what people will call shadow work, or if you're going to therapy, dealing with trauma and things like that, or dealing with how you're rationalizing with that, you need to take some time to big up yourself on those little steps that you're taking. If you took one step yesterday and then you took 2 steps today, congratulate yourself on that extra step, because you didn't have to take it, but you made the decision to take that for yourself. So you need to start big upping yourself on even your small, what you may feel like is a small step, but each step gets you closer to where you want to be at, whether it's internally or externally. Clarify this hangman. We'll keep that clarified. Yep, the death card. Yep. Perfect. We're going through, this is a transformation that you're going through. That's that confirmation of that. This is an internal transformation that you're going through right now. And the thing is that you were struggling a little bit with that 5 of Cups, but then it's like I said, you started to see the light, and then you started, you went back to backtracking and things like that, and really delving in deep. I'm getting drawn back to this 9 of Cups. You really are delving, you really are trying to figure out, you're like on some dark night of the soul type stuff going on right now, and I'm here for it, because baby, you're gonna be so at peace. Look at that Page of Swords. Look at how at peace he is. He just over there chilling. He got the he chilling with the hummingbird. He got one on his shoulder. One, like, for animals to be attracted to you like that, you really gotta be in your spiritual element, and you really gotta be in tune with nature. So I would definitely suggest trying to find a way to submerge yourself into some water. And the thing is, like I said, with this 3 of Cups, you don't have to wait for the big things to celebrate. Like I said, if you took that extra step today, and it's been a while, if you don't go and treat yourself to some daggone ice cream or something, treat yourself, or get that little bag of candy, okay? Or whatever, however you want to treat yourself. You big up yourself, because the thing is that you're doing a lot of hard work, it seems like right now. You're doing a lot of hard internal work right now, but once you get to the end, it's not gonna be for naught, okay? Because like you got this 10 of Cups over here, you got this 3 of Pentacles over here, and your overall is celebrations, achievements, and it can be third parties, but so to me it's like that's people coming in, so good people coming in. That's what I feel. I feel like it's a good energy that's about to surround you, and especially with this Hangman. But then you got the Death card. Death symbolizes transformations, rebirths, things like that. And then once you go through this death, you're gonna be rocking and rolling. Look at the 3 of Pentacles. They in there. Look at them. They in there, baby. They ready to go. They ready to do what they gotta do. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify this 3 of Pentacles, and then we're gonna clarify this 10 of Cups. But I'm definitely liking where this is going. That's a confirmation. You are definitely going through a transformation right now, okay? And it's okay. Stop. I feel like stop being so hard on yourself. You are doing just fine. If ain't nobody gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, you're doing just fine. Okay, you are doing just fine. You're at where you need to be at. You are at exactly where you need to be at. Queen of Pentacles. Yep. So there's just like you got a lot of earth. You got some earth energy coming into the fray. Okay. So there you go. You got the 3 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Cause shoot, it seems like you focused on the bag. And then it's like, well, why is all this emotional stuff coming up? Because that's what you gotta go through right now, baby. You gotta swim through that. You gotta have to go through it. And being able to, find your own things that bring you back into your own center. Find your own little things, because right now it's like it's the details that it's like you're so focused on the details, but then it's like you're missing out on the bigger picture. And then you're focused on the details and you're missing out on the bigger picture. And it seems like you're not enjoying the little things along the way. Because it's like you be focused on what you did wrong. Baby. I just heard start looking on the brighter side because you're not doing as bad as you think you are. You know, start looking on the brighter side because you're not doing as bad as you think you are. Stop being so hard on yourself. You good. You good. I heard stop comparing yourself to everybody else. You're doing just fine. You are right where you need to be, and you're doing what you need to be doing. Go get you that ice cream or candy bar, whatever. Shoot. Well, it's getting hot where I'm at. Shoot. Go get you a little icy or something like, you know what I'm saying? Treat yourself real quick. Shoot, watch that little, your little guilty pleasure show that you ain't watched in such a long time because little things. Like, let me just do this real quick, you know? Yeah, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles real quick. And see, and that's the thing. Everything. This has been coming out a lot. What's up?
Can I have a banana?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make sure you close my door all the way. Thank you. Yeah, you're overburdening yourself. You're overburdening your thoughts. They're too much. Calm down. I know it's easier said than done. Like I said, I've given you tips on how to do that. Okay? Journal. Journal. Really ask yourself, why are you so hard on yourself?
We don't got any bananas. Can I get a cookie instead?
Go ahead, Bean, okay? There you go. Boom. We don't got no bananas. Can you get a cookie? Can she get a cookie? Yeah. Go treat yourself. Why not? Treat yourself. There we go. We gonna shoot. We gonna boom. From the mouth of babes. That's how we gonna carry that. All right. Let's clarify the whole square real quick. Expand, confirm, and spread. So you got temperance, finding that balance. That's what you're working on right now. You're finding balance on the other side of things, on your emotional side of things, and being able to work on your thoughts and not feeding into them and not getting overthinking and analyzing. That Fool, tying it with that Death card, transformation. And even though it's not the end of it, but you know, that transformation with that Fool is going to bring you new perspectives, new beginnings, things like that or new perspectives to continue working and doing what you're supposed to be doing, and looking at the Nine of Wands, being able to look at the fruits of your labor and being like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, because you did that. Okay? But you're allowed to treat yourself and celebrate yourself along the way. You're allowed to do that. You don't have to wait for the big old thing. You don't have to wait for the big event, you don't have to wait for the big bang to celebrate what's happening in the meantime, in between time. Especially if you're taking those steps to better yourself as a person, to better the people. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing those steps, you deserve to treat yourself too. Okay? Point blank, period. So that way you can be able to, you look back and be like, yeah, I did that. That's me, baby. I did that. We did that. You and your higher power. You know, We did that. But, you know, I did that, you know. Yeah, you get the gist. I hope. All right. So, yeah. This is the balance. This is you finding your own inner balance, so that way when you continue on whatever you're doing, whatever goals that you're trying to reach, whatever plans you have, when you go back, you can go back in being fresh. You can go back in with a new mindset that will then eventually bring you more ideas, more inspirations, things like that, you know? See, yeah, they're all over, because it's like, this, it ain't been like this for me all day. Cars just flopping everywhere. But you're doing a great job, Cancer. You're doing a great job. And congratulations in advance. You know, give you the good job, homie. Good job, homie. Before it happens, because I believe that's going to happen for you. Because you doing it. You're doing everything. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like it's like right now, right now your biggest thing is you. Your biggest hurdle is you right now. Whatever happened in the past happened in the past, okay? And you gotta be okay. Like, we can't be the good guy in everybody's story, you know? And that's a part of the learning process. That's a part of us growing, living life and everything like that. Even if you feel like you should be the good guy, it's not that. It's your story. But it's like people gonna tell their versions of the story too. That's why you got different versions of everything. Because people retell the story how they retell it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But as long as you, like I said, you doing the work and analyzing what you feel like you could have did better, and that's all you can do. But don't beat yourself up over it, okay? Don't beat yourself up over it. Let me flip these. I feel like they were all probably, yeah, backwards, upside down, whatever. Reversed. All right, yes. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. You got personal alchemy. You also got prepare. Be prepared. Like, be prepared. Prepare yourself. And that's what's really going on here. Creating. After these two low key, they go hand in hand. For real. Because after death, you transform. You're reborn. You're reborn in birth is a form of creation. You're creating. Yeah, and then once you get through this, you're preparing yourself to be more receptive to, like I said, those ideas, those inspirations, those thought processes that's going to help you on whatever you're working on. Be a love, career, spiritual, whatever you're working on. Because these are general readings. Keegan, the wolf is looking at me. Right. So from the White Light Oracle, you got Cupio, Dissolvi. Sorry. It's time to let go. Things are working out in their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul healing journey and the right spiritual path. Spirit wants you to bring a blessing wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. Let go of that past. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans are going awry, know that all will come together at the right time and in the best way possible. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. You do not need to be in control in order to be safe and have things work out the best possible way. That's where that overthinking comes into play. Because the overthinking comes into play because you want to have control of the situation. And if you think, but all you're doing is keeping yourself in this stagnant energy. In an often spiritually deficient modern culture, we have developed a kind of mystical amnesia. We have forgotten the genuine, effective, and astonishing power of spiritual intervention that can be evoked by an open heart. This oracle brings you a message from spirit, or insert higher power's name here. There is a problem in your life that seems very real and substantial, yet if you approach it from a more mystical perspective, desiring spiritual connection and healing, that issue can dissolve. That's that water. That's that water. That's that submerging yourself into that water. Oh, I got two more. Sorry. So for no shoot, I'm like, dang, we done right now, but I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you the rest. We gonna solidify it, okay, man? We gonna solidify it. All right. You got number 44, so 33, 44. And 11, that creating was 11 too. So I would, you on track, baby. But anyway, it stars Lionsgate 888. Your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omens shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance, and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something positive. The bookends of the reading, the 10 of cups in the front and the 3 of pentacles at the end, along with the overall energy of the whole reading, which is a 3 of cups. Ooh. Okay, so I was drawn over here. She willingly surrenders her attachments and her identities, even separating herself temporarily from her loved ones. It seems like that's the energy that you're either in or you're about to go into. With such boldness and confidence that she crosses into realms where others dare not go. She experiences vulnerability and in that state discovers deep truth. They're talking about Ishtar. That's what's going on right now. Ishtar is depicted in the Queen of the Night. Ishtar is depicted in the Queen of the Night relief that dates back over 4,000 years from ancient Babylon, which was located in the lands of present-day southern Iraq. She is a bird woman priestess with talons and wings, flanked by owls and lions. There we go. She holds sacred tools and a rod and ring in her hands, and is bejeweled and naked, symbolizing her power and freedom. Yeah, because I mean, unless you like at the ocean, you're gonna be in that bath naked, you know? So that's the second time I did that. They telling me to hang it up. They telling me I need to stop. So after this, I normally would pull another deck, but I think this is really all you need, Cancer. So the last one, 888, that's another one, another number that you may need to tap into, okay? So the last one, number 15, Spirit Bear of 396 Hertz. If you haven't looked into, so I gotta listen to how that name is pronounced because I want to jack up his name. Something. So S frequencies, okay? Type in S frequencies, no pop up, I'm pretty sure. But you are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlucky it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. Excuse me, I'm all over the place. I feel like that's your. I'm like your brain right now. I'm all over the place. Blah blah, dropping cards, everything. The frequency of 396 is deeply nurturing and protective. It is the heart. Huh? Wait. Hold on. The frequency of 396 is deeply nurturing and protective. It is the heart frequency of the universal mother protecting her young, deflecting negativity and refusing to overly condition the youthful mind. There it is. There it is, Cancer. You got this, man. You got this. You got this, okay? So stop the worrying, stop the stress, and let it go. Release it into the water. Release it into the water. Give it to the moon. Give it to the moon, okay? So like I said, you got this. You're on your way. You're doing great. Keep going. And do what you need to do to make yourself feel better. That doesn't bring no harm on anybody else. Let me emphasize that. That don't bring no harm on anybody else. But do what you got to do, Cancer. Because do what you got to do to get yourself back recalibrated, sweetheart. Okay? Because you got this. You got this, baby. Alrighty. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. All right. And if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If some did, if some didn't, take what applies and let the rest fly. You know, all that good stuff. You can either, claim the reading, disregard, or ignore. But anyway, y'all have a great evening. All right, Cancer. Have a good one.